So I leaned over to him. I go, "This is what it feels like to chew five gum." And they're just like falling.
It's just somebody's Nokia ringing while they're recording. They're like, "Hey, you know what? That works. Keep that in there."
It was that is a Nokia ringtone. Like that's a I like, dude, yo, I want that ringtone real bad.
It's very much like being a McDonald's kid and a Burger King kid.
Yeah.
Like you're one or the other. It'd fall off a cliff.
Yeah, it's just like, holy snap, that's a real cliffhanger, bro. I gotta watch this. Gia.
Yeah.
Let me get these notes up.
Right. Let me get these notes up. Let's see here. Get this in. Get this going. Let's see. Let's get to it. In 3, 2, and. Hey everybody, welcome back to Anime Pod. It's me, Joined with my co-host Al, and we are here bringing you some more anime because it is still September, y'all, and it's popping.
You would try that again. September, bro.
September. Sorry, there's been a lot of stuff happening. I'm excited for this episode that we're recording today.
Oh, you don't even know. Like, okay, so I don't even know actually. So I'm over here picking anime that I'm just like maybe we'll be into it. Which, by the way, Anime Me is a podcast where we teach you how to love and watch anime one episode, first episode at a time, every Monday where you listen to podcasts.
Wherever you listen to podcasts, wherever you watch podcasts, that's where we are every Monday, y'all. And today, the anime that Sal is bringing to us today. Let her know what it is, dog.
You ready for this? Let me give you the full government name. This is the government name, okay?
That government name, you know what I'm saying?
It is Digimon, Digital Monsters. That's right. Oldie, but a goodie. We know about it. You know about it. I think, I mean, I even asked, or I was telling somebody, I was telling my wife, I think, that about the show, or like, this is what we're doing today. Yeah. And she was like, yeah, she knew of it. She was like, oh yeah.
She knew of it. Yeah.
I knew of it. I know of Digimon. And I'm like,
she's heard the name thrown around.
Yeah. So it's, I think it's near and dear to people's hearts. I'd like to know how much. And actually, you're going to kind of give us a walkthrough on this thing. So maybe you could probably explain some stuff to me. I have some facts about it. Yeah. I did not watch it. Full disclosure, I did not grow up. I'm too old for this one. Okay, like not too old, but I was just a little bit like I think I'm 2 years. It was
past the age range. You're past the demographic.
Just a little bit past it. Yeah. So walk me through it, Joe. Give us a synopsis for Digimon Digital Monsters.
All right, Digimon Digital Monsters, otherwise known as Digimon Adventure. Mm-hmm. A group of kids on an out-and-out camp are having fun in the summer sun when suddenly a blizzard rolls around and covers everything in snow. And one young man with glasses on his head for no reason at all, goggles, Taichi, grabs his group of friends to go play out in the snow. And as they're playing, a portal suddenly opens up and then they get thrust into a world filled with monsters, but not just any monsters, digital monsters. And as they fall into the world, they are met with creatures who are known as Digimon, each paired with each of the kids. Now, will they be able to make it back home through this mysterious world known as the digital world? Boom.
I mean, like, were you taken back? Were you like, did you watch all this? Did you watch all this when you were a kid? Like, were you like, this is you, right? Like, this is like.
This came out on Fox as when I was a kid. So this is one of the Saturday morning ones I grew up watching. And man, dude, it's been a long time since I watched Digimon Adventure. And just when the first episode, I was just like, all the memories flooded back of
That
all the
theme
big
song.
moments throughout the shows. The theme song, like everything I've seen of Digimon, just all came rushing back into my memory. Like the floodgates had been open, and everything was just, it was just all nostalgia for me
I may
on this
have been
episode.
like beyond this, but like I knew the song. Like I guess
Yeah,
it came on around some
it's a
stuff,
banger,
and
man.
it is a banger, dude. Like it is like you're jamming to this song. It's like boom boom boom, ba bum bum bum. By the way, we're on a
Yeah,
podcast, so we could sing this entire song, and we
yeah,
ain't gonna
exactly.
get
Just
no
like
nobody's gonna nobody's gonna
that.
stop us for.
It was
All right.
like one of those things when like digital music came back into it too.
Oh
Like it
God.
had, a little bit of that EDM, little bit
Mm-hmm,
of
mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
maybe early dubstep, like just that intro.
Even like
Yeah.
even some of the sounds in the show, like when they like would like apparate some or change or something would happen. I'm like, yo, that sounds like an old school cell phone ringtone. You know what I'm
Yeah.
talking about? The little
They just
the
had
little
it was just somebody's Nokia ringing while they were recording. They're like, "Hey, you know what? That works. Keep that in there."
it was that is a Nokia ringtone. Like that's a I was like, dude, yo, I want that ringtone real bad. I gotta look through my phone to see if I can get it or try to find that ringtone. It's like that. I was triggered. I was like, "Oh snap!" I was looking for my
Like
brick
for the fun.
single. Where's my
Yeah.
singular one phone at? Where's my singular one
Yeah.
at? Oh man.
Oh, yeah.
Also, was it? Am I wrong to say that the beginning of the show is starting right now? Like this, we're living in Digimon era because they're talking about the
Oh
weather
yeah.
and how it
Yeah,
doesn't snow and
definitely.
it does snow. It's too hot.
Yeah.
Like, yo,
Like
the
in the
desert.
intro, like there's drastic changes happening in the world.
Uh-huh, uh-huh.
It's snowing where it should be snow. It's raining where it should be raining. This is
Mm-hmm.
Texas the last 3 years with these crazy winter storms.
Yeah, I'm like, we're about to be living in the Digimon era, dude. Like
Let's go.
that's where we at. That's where we at. I didn't know that this was an isekai.
Basically.
Basically, right?
I mean, it comes down to it. They're traveling to another world.
All right. Well, explain
Yeah.
some of this show to me, because I'm not familiar. It looks great.
Yeah. All right. So basically, we got like, let me see here. It's one, two, three, four, five, six.
There are a lot of names, a lot of
Uh,
characters.
s- yeah. So basically, there's like 7 kids that are
Mm-hmm.
at a camp. They get thrust into the digital world. You kind of figure out the hierarchy pretty quick. You got Tai Chi or Tai, who's
Mm-hmm.
gonna be number one. You got Matt, who's the number two guy. You got Sora, who's the lead female character. Then we got, I'll put Easy in third because he's the smart guy. He's the guy in the chair. Uh,
Yeah.
you got Joe because you always need somebody to talk to the cops. Joe's the responsible.
Oh, snap.
You got Mimi, who's the crazy party girl, and then you got Matt's kid brother TK.
I loved
And
that
so
at the beginning there's these things that fly down like meteorites and they pick them up and
yeah.
they're like little remotes. But the who is the nerdy computer guy?
Oh, Easy.
Easy picks it up and he goes, "It's some sort of digital, oh gosh, digital remote apparatus or something like that. Digital remote
It's a
apparatus."
Tamagotchi,
Oh,
Easy. That's what it
yeah,
is.
yeah, that's exactly. Calm
It's
down,
a
okay? It's
Tamagotchi.
digital remote apparatus, bro. Come on now. That's a Tamagotchi.
Yeah. Oh man, but yeah. So it's these kids. Like I said, digital world comes in. Like I said, I'm getting throughout this whole episode. I'm just getting all the nostalgia. I'm remembering everything that happened through the whole series, through the other series, through the movies. Um, but we get they get thrust in. Then we meet uh Koromon, who's Ty's partner. He's a little head. This is basically kind of like probably the first draft of when they thought of Kirby.
Just a little
Without
bitty
me.
round,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah, just a little
yeah.
bit.
Little jelly bean with eyes.
Yeah, just a little jelly bean with eyes that talks. It's some
Hmm.
ears. Um, but yeah, but each kid has a Digimon. So these monsters are called Digimon. Um, then of course, kids being kids, 10 years old. exploring. Instead of staying still in a dire situation, they decide to run off. And what
Sure,
happens
why
when you
not?
run off? You get
Chased down by
run
a
over. You get taken by
dragon.
aliens, chased out by dragons. Kids don't know how to stay still, you know,
No, 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 no. They're ready for
because
trouble, bro.
yeah, because he goes up and then this giant beetle comes flying at him, which that beetle is called Kuwagaman. And so
Oh
that's
yeah,
like
so
a
they it's kind of funny because they're in the digital world and then
yeah.
like to tell us what's happening, they got a little cutscene and
It's
they'll
like a
put the
little
little
game card.
yeah, a
Yeah.
little game card that shows like this is their
Got their little
name.
stats.
Here are their stats.
Yeah.
I'm like, how are they viewing this on their digital remote apparatuses? You
Yeah.
know, like they're like
Yeah.
looking at the little screen.
Do they all
They got
got
mhm.
do they got the Meta Ray Bans on? They're
Yeah.
getting all this
Yeah,
information.
they're all getting the information like, oh, okay, I see this now.
Yeah.
They can see the Matrix. They can
Um
see it.
they can see the Matrix. Uh yeah, and so we get Quagamons coming in. Because at first it's just Easy and Ty, and then everybody starts coming in, start finding everybody: Matt, DK, Sora, Mimi, Joe, um, and then all the Digimon band together to fight Quagumon.
This is when they find
And
out
then,
that them Digimon are about that
oh,
life. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay,
they about that life. They ride or die.
you know, mess around and find out.
Yeah,
Mafo is mess around and find out. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Like, I ain't got no arms, I ain't got no legs, but I'm
Yeah.
still here to throw down. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm coming
Yeah.
at
I
you.
could blow bubbles. I could throw bubbles in your face.
Pink, fluffy bubble.
Pink fluffy bubbles. Gonna take his
Uh,
man down. And so they all digivolve.
mm-hmm.
Digivolve into the next stage. And so we got basically Agumon, Koromon turning into Agumon. You got Tokomon into Patamon. You got Zuomon into Gabumon. Then you got Gomamon, Biomon, uh, Palmon, and Tetlamon. So this is basically just like the next stage of their evolution. They digivolve, and this is basically gonna be their like base forms is what they digivolve into. So
So
this is the forms they'll
yeah,
stay in.
they look like little
Yeah,
tiny like versions of animals. Like there's a little
yeah,
dinosaur and a little like
yeah. He's
they're
like
all
T Rex and
T-Rex,
Seal.
but they're all tiny though, right? They're
Got
like
Plant. Yeah, yeah,
are they how
yeah.
yeah yeah
Probably
like
about like
what do you think like if you were to
what's
say if
kid? What's a 10-year-old kid? How tall are they? Like 4 foot,
yeah, maybe 4 feet. Yeah,
three
yeah.
feet,
They're about the same size as
4
these
feet.
kids, or
Yeah,
maybe a little bit smaller than these kids. Probably smaller than the kids, right?
yeah.
Or are they about the same size?
Probably, yeah. Somewhat. They're close in height. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah, yeah. So,
they're about close in height to these kids. So
I'm imagining then. I guess they will evolve into a bigger. They have bigger forms. This is not their final form.
yeah, if you watch the end credits, they go through and you'll see stages of their forms and evolutions
Oh,
somewhat
okay. A full disclosure,
at the end credits.
I did not watch this properly. Okay, I watched it on YouTube. I don't know what happened. I was just like, let's just watch this on YouTube, dog. I think I got most of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, so they may have cut some stuff
Got
out of
enough
them.
of it.
I mean, I got the song, I got the fights, I
Got
got,
sucked. Yeah.
you know,
I mean, really, it's just like them exploring the world, them learning about Digimon. Um, they don't beat Kutagawa, so this is the first like one of the first episodes where they don't beat the boss
by
one level.
But yes,
Uh,
that's a really great part, and the part of it that is really great is at the very end, we're left on a literal. This is the only show. It's a literal cliffhanger.
yeah.
Like, they're like,
Mid fall off a cliff.
yeah, it's just like, oh snap, that's a real cliffhanger, bro. I gotta watch this. They're
Yeah.
all falling to their demise. That may be the last episode. Is there more
Yeah.
after this? Because I'm pretty sure they died at the all them
This
kids.
is nuts. Which
Hmm.
this is like I, this is probably why Japan is the way it is about kids with the ratings, because you got a
Uh-huh.
show about 10-year-old kids just living in a digital world with these monsters, and it's all good.
Yeah,
Like
it's
the whole
totally,
show's about.
Yeah, literally, yeah. It's not really
It's like,
much
oh, you're 10
else.
years old. Guess what? You could go live in another world with a monster. You're good.
Yeah, and they have a, when they're first like revealed, these kids have a the proper response. Like,
Yeah.
uh, Ty is like freaked out. Like, one,
Oh yeah.
they fallen through a portal and they're in a different world. But dude, they make the best of it. And by the way, not one thing to eat, not one thing to eat. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Nobody's
nothing.
talked about food this whole time.
This
What are we gonna
whole
eat?
time. That's the first of it. I'm like, you know what? That little jelly bean looking character with his eyes. I'm gonna
It's one.
throw a little,
The little hot
throw.
sauce out of the mug.
There's all kinds of vegetation out there. You can make some salsa out that mud. Throw it on that
Yeah.
little, a little
Yeah.
Digimon
Yeah. Tor-
taco,
uh,
torta, a little Digimon torta.
taco. Yeah. Torta. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll eat a Digimon for real. Okay, so
Uh,
here I'm gonna go ahead and sprinkle some of these facts in for us while we're in the middle of
yeah.
recapping this stuff, just to give you something. Do you know much
Yeah.
about this? Like, do you know the backstory about like how this came about?
I haven't really looked into like that much of the background as far as creation and stuff. I know there's a lot of seasons because I watched a lot of seasons.
Mm-hmm.
I know there's been some games, some card games. There's figures. There's been movies.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Um, there hasn't really been a live action other than fan made stuff, AI
Yeah.
stuff. Um, what else? Just a lot of stuff.
It does feel very much geared towards kids. Like,
I know it's by Saban, who Saban took care of Power Rangers too.
yeah. So it feels like, the show is like you were saying, like a Saturday morning cartoon. Like that's what this is premiered on Fox Kids. And so like they
Okay.
were yeah, they were mashed up around, let's see here, Power Rangers was one of the shows like you were saying, and I think Batman, what's the one Batman show? It was Batman, not
Try to think. Was it
Batman.
the animated adventures?
Yes, yeah, but I'm trying to think
No.
of the name of it. But yeah, you're
Was
right.
it
It's
that one?
like it was like, oh wait. I think I got it right here in the notes.
Was that one Batman?
Dude, I got a bunch and
What else was there?
I got too many notes actually.
It was the one with
Uh
the cats.
yes. Anyway, Batman Beyond. Batman Beyond. Oh, that was
Batman Beyond.
so yeah,
Did
Saturday
Batman Beyond come
morning.
out then?
Yeah, this is 1999, by the way. This is 1999. It premiered August 99, Fox Kids.
Yo,
And it was just on the heels of Pokemon. And early in the morning, you catch you some Digimon. That straight banger. Boom, dun, dun,
this is like
dun,
the
dun,
only
dun, dun,
reason
dun.
I would wake up early on the Saturday morning was to
Dude,
watch
some
some
Digimon.
shit.
So this thing, the way this show comes about is so Tamagotchi. You remember Tamagotchi? You made the joke about Tamagotchi.
Yeah,
Those little
yeah, yeah.
So it was
Little month, little
I
things.
don't
Yeah,
yeah, the little things you would like click the little button, feed the little digital thing,
yeah, yeah.
and it was I don't know if
Yeah,
it was geared towards girls, but the Tamagotchis, like mostly girls were like using them. Like I don't know if they just kind of adopted them and that was just like a thing, and you were just kind of like taking care of a pet, and most girls were like into Tamagotchi, and so um the creators of, let's see here, they were called, ooh, let me see here. The Digital Monsters was like a toy. It was like a little digital version.
made to sell toys.
Yeah, okay, it was the Wiz and Bandai got together and they made these little handheld
Yeah, Bandai.
Digimon, and what you did was you just took care of like a Tamagotchi. You took care of this little thing, grew it into
Yeah,
a little fighter, and then you could fight like things with it. Like
yeah,
so, it was kind of the same thing, except for they added the whole fighting element to it. And so that was all it was just a little toy. And then
yeah,
maybe that was in like 96, 97, and they were like, hey, you know what, let's make a little movie. So they make a little short film. Like it wasn't supposed to
yeah,
be a whole anime series or anything, and then they released this movie and
yeah.
it actually did really well. And then they were like,
Took off.
okay,
Yeah,
why don't we just make a whole TV series about this mode? And
Yeah.
that's the history. Like it was supposed to be just like a little digital video game. Then it became just like a little. It was called Come On Digimon. It was a one shot. It was like wait that no okay. It came out. It was a one shot manga first as Come On Digimon. It was just like a little thing that they published, and
Yeah.
then it gets picked up and became like it started to grow from there. It started like
Yeah.
blowing up and doesn't come to America until 1999. You have
Yeah.
the toys 96, 97. Then they do the one shot, it becomes a manga, they start producing the show there, and then it gets dubbed over by there's somebody actually is pretty there's some pretty interesting like dub things about this show.
Trying to think. This wasn't a 4 Kids dub. I don't think this
Yes,
was one of the 4
it
Kids
was a
ones.
four. This is a four kids dub, actually.
Was it a 4 Kids one?
This is a four kids dub right here.
Yeah. They're the ones that turned Popo blue in Dragon Ball.
Yeah, four kids was infamous for that. We'll talk about it later and some of the other stuff, but yeah, they I mean, I get it.
And they ruined One Piece at the start.
They changed some of these jokes, like if you like, or they redid the dubbing on some of the show, and they cut out some stuff because the original creator wanted this show to be like a serious isekai, like about kids,
Yeah.
falling into a world. His name was
Like literal
Hiro
monsters, y'all.
Hiroyuki Kakuro, who created this whole thing, and he wanted it to be like a serious, scary isekai, but Four Kids is like, nah, dog, too scary, too scary. Wait, was it Four Kids? Let's hear it.
America said, nah, we ain't about scary. We about money.
Okay, so this is Toei Animation. Toei Anime is the one who did
Totally. Yeah.
they did the short film for it, and so you'll see if you notice some of this, like some of the creators or illustrators and artists are designers did Dragon Ball Z. And so like you'll see some kind of like Dragon Ball Z. It's very sharp. It's very crisp. It's very like it still looks good. The action is like
Yeah.
high powered on there. So,
Yeah. It's really hasn't like dwindled down as far as like look and production.
dude, yeah, it looks pretty like it sounds good too. Once again, this is back in 99. This is 25, 26 years ago. I mean, as old as it feels.
Let it sink in.
26,
Let it sink
26 years ago?
in.
Am I wrong? Is that right? Yeah,
See,
so
2025. See, yeah. Yeah, that's right.
whoa, 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 whoa. Wait, I told you just wrong. Hey, Joe Angel, go back a minute ago. That's not right. Toei Animation didn't do that.
Go back.
Dude, that was
Reverses.
Pokemon. Those are my Pokemon notes. That one was wrong. That's wrong. But the storytelling is still true. They still wanted this to be dark and still wanted to be scary,
Yeah.
but they had to kind of clean it up. Japan don't care, dude. They took some of these
America being
episodes out.
America.
They
Yeah.
dude, we wanted to like there was some stuff that happened when they released some of these shows. You're not gonna get all of them. We didn't get all of Digimon. Like you can only get them in like Asian countries like Thailand and Korea and Japan because there was
Yeah.
some stuff that they dealt with like that were too adult or too scary or there was too much peril,
Too real.
too real. They kept it too real. All right. That whole oh wait, no. You know what? I was right. I was right. I don't know what happened. Man, my notes are all over the place, man. It's messed it up. I just messed it all up.
Yeah.
Here's some pretty funny stuff that I saw or found out. Let's see here. The guy, Kenji Watanabe, he helped
Yeah.
design Digimon, like the characters. He helped design the characters. Same person
Yeah.
who he worked for Tamagotchi. So that's why they look kind of Tamagotchi-ish already. They just use the same
Yeah.
guy. They're like, hey, I like this video game
Yeah.
you're
It's
working on here, bro.
already in there. Yeah.
Yeah, it's already built
Hey,
inside of him.
hey, you want to bring that over here, man? Yeah.
Hey, man. So these some of these episodes are rushed, and you can kind of see some of the inconsistencies supposedly, and they were like getting them done only a week at a time, and they had to like start outsourcing it, and it blew up bigger than they thought, and they were kind of hot on the heels of Pokemon.
Oh yeah.
Like this is like a year after Pokemon is
Yeah.
released, and they became such a rivalry that you were either a Pokemon or a Digimon kid. Pokemon kid.
This
Did
is
you?
very much like being a McDonald's kid and a Burger King kid.
Yeah.
Like you're one or the other.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, right? I mean, did you, because you're in the middle of that. Did you experience that when you were a kid, like kids that were into Pokemon or kids that were into Digimon?
I was into both.
Yeah.
I
So you
wasn't
didn't
one side or
discriminate.
the other. I loved both of them.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Nah. It was all good stuff for me.
Uh, let's see here. Digimon
Because
names
what
were
Digimon had, or what Pokemon lacked, Digimon had. What Digimon had, Pokemon had. So it's like, you know, they both had their good stuff about them.
okay. Digimon names were westernized. Many Digimon names stayed the same, but some were changed slightly to make them easier for pronunciation. So, like, for example,
Yeah.
Telmon in Japanese
I
became
never met it. Yeah.
Gatomon in English. Isn't that
Got
weird?
them. Yeah.
What's wrong with Telmon?
Yeah.
Telmon is
Got
fine.
them.
Gatomon,
They got a Mexican in there. What are they talking about? They just talk cat. Gato,
they're
hey,
like,
Gato man. He was like, hey,
got
cat man.
hey,
That's what
what,
it is.
what do we call this Catman? Nah, not Catman. Gatomon. That ain't even English.
Gato
That
man.
ain't-
And I never met a
uh,
Japanese man named Matt.
I know, right? Come on now, Matthew. No, thank you. Hmm. I got tons of stuff in here. I'm gonna pull out some other interesting facts.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff. I know there's a I know for the remake because they did remake this,
Mm-hmm.
or at least they remade Digimon Adventure in 2020,
Mm-hmm.
but they changed the intro. Like that first episode's totally different into
The
how they get into the digital world,
Oh, okay. I didn't know if I read that then. So like instead of them like falling through a portal after,
which
right? Is that what I saw, or
yeah,
is
it
that a
can't.
different one?
It's totally different. Which I think so. That one, the Digimon Adventure, the remake is on Crunchyroll. The original is on Hulu. Because
Okay.
Crunchyroll also, I think, yeah, Crunchyroll also has Digimon Try, which is a future version of this group of kids. This is basically this group in high school is what Digimon Try is, and it's like a 6 part series. I can't remember. I know it
Hmm.
came out like kind of came out as like short movies, but I think they kind of shortened it a little bit. So I'm trying to remember. But there's parts to them when they're older, and then of course with this group, uh, there was another movie that came out called Digimon: The Last Evolution, which I think it was them a little bit older, more in their adult age. Um,
Okay.
if I recall correctly. Which,
Did you see any of
like I
these
said,
movies?
watching this from like I watched all of Digimon Try, dude. It was like watching this series as a whole with this group, seeing them come back older, going through that whole storyline of Digimon Try, because there is heavy stuff in there. There's like a part in there where you're just like, yo, this is real. This got real
Yeah,
real quick.
no spoilers,
uh,
right? Because there's some people
and,
there. I mean, there are some Digimon that like actually
no
die,
spoiler.
right? Like they
Yeah,
don't come back.
yeah, yeah. They don't come back. They once you go, you go.
You got.
They got thrown in that recycle bin, got emptied forever, permanently.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Toy Story. When Toy Story decided to stop that fire pit and have them all melt to pieces, Japan was like,
Yeah,
melt them,
melt kick it in its
burn,
high gear.
burn 'em.
uh, and then like I said, Digimon, Digimon: The Last Evolution. That one too was a culmination of just all this years of knowing this group, and like the ending of that one was like in the heart, in the feels so hard. But
So
that's just with
they,
this group. Like they
y-
like had brought this group back throughout the years. But there's other, like I said, there's other seasons and other groups that I've watched and were enjoyed in. I think there's still a new season coming out.
so yeah, I
I think
read
it's
this.
called
It's still ongoing.
Cyber something. Yeah, it's still going on. Like it's like kind of like JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. It's like
Hmm.
it's just different JoJo's, but these are just like different
Okay,
Digi Destin. So it's like different groups of kids coming in with their own Digimons and stuff like that.
okay, okay. So yeah, that makes sense that it would continue with new characters because they are actually aging them up. And yeah, and you lose
Yeah,
some characters, like some of them actually
yeah.
do pass away, and you're going like, yo, this is a serious show. There was also a movie, did you see the
Like even in this
2000?
like Digimon Adventure season, yes, dude,
Okay.
I watched those movies, dude. Oh, the music
So
in
those
that was so good.
Yeah, it was so that's the thing. They took those. They were like short films, and they stitched them all together. There was like probably three or four short films that they had released separately, and they put them together and made one large
Yeah,
film called Digimon the movie. And it was released in the year 2000. The soundtrack
yeah,
had some songs from Smash Mouth,
yeah.
had some songs from Bare Naked Ladies, and some
Yeah.
other like 90s jams. Like I'm looking at this, I'm like,
I
I
got the
think I gotta
album on my
watch this.
phone right now.
Do you really? Oh snap!
Yeah,
Yeah,
I got the album.
boy.
Let me see. I'm gonna pull it up. Pull this
Pull up that jam. So like, okay, so
Let's
it's
see.
the show is meant to be a little
Yeah,
darker, and it
pull
is
it up.
darker in Japan. The show is darker in Japan,
Boom.
but when they get dubbed
I don't know if y'all
over,
can see that. There it is. Boom. It's
yeah,
Digimon
boy.
right there.
Joe Angel is showing me the greatest album cover of a Digimon soundtrack.
Oh, can't get
Wait, wait.
yeah.
Yeah, you're ready to go on it.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Digimon, here's a claim that I don't know if we can go ahead and say that this is for real, but Digimon was the first digital world anime for like kids. Like this is the first time you've seen like a digital world anime or even just like it's also kind of crazy that it was like
Try to
an
think.
anime, like that came to TV that was on Fox. You know what I'm saying? Like what other anime was there before this besides Pokemon and Dragon Ball Z and Dragon Ball? Like this is like on Fox. Like I was talking to somebody about this and they were like
Didn't Pizza Cat was
Sam
that one on Fox?
okay, Samurai Pizza Cats was. I guess Fox was there.
Samurai Pizza Cat.
They were doing it up, right? They were
Uh, I know they had some
Was it
stuff on there. I remember
yeah,
seeing
Gun
some stuff on
I
there.
could have swore I saw Gundam on like regular TV. Like,
I'm trying to remember.
cause where else would
Oh,
that live?
yeah. Uh, Other than Toonami, it would probably be Fox Kids. I'm trying to think what other ones were on there at that time. So I'm trying to think as far as like digital world stuff.
Hmm.
Because I would say Akita was one of the first, at least dealing with the digital world type stuff.
Yeah. Yep.
Uh, Akita
Which
movie, that one was
wh-
pretty
which by the way,
futuristic. Ghost in the
Ty
Shell was another kind of,
Ty
yeah,
Ty the main character, the person who voices Ty goes on to
yeah.
voice some voices in Akira and a couple other like pretty well-known
He,
movies, which is also a digital
let's,
world. Interesting.
I'm trying to think. But I think as far as like a kids show would go or aimed towards kids, I think yeah, Digimon would probably be one of the first ones. Unless you
And
count Astro Boy, which I don't know if they would count Astro Boy as a digital
what
world.
mm, probably not. Also, this show is like pretty rare that it was kind of episodic, like it went or it wasn't episodic. Like you were watching a through line. It was an actual arc and you were watching like the kids go from one place to another. It at the
Yeah,
end of this episode it's like to be continued. We got another thing going on after this. And like you had to watch each one of them because used to when we were watching cartoons it was just like a one-off episode, right? You know what I'm saying? Like we would watch a
yeah,
show and then you go, all right,
yeah,
next
yeah. It
episode
was
will
just
be
like, all right,
other
here's
adventure.
this week's journey or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, right? And this is the first time that you're getting kind of
Uh,
like oh snap,
yeah.
my story's on. Where are they now? Last I remember they were falling off a cliff to their death. So I
Rudy.
guess the next episode is just a funeral. It's just a 30-minute funeral for each kid.
For each kid.
So they didn't expect
Yeah,
this to
this
blow up
one,
like it
yeah, it
is.
really was, like I said, blew up big.
So like Digivice is the one who created all this stuff and they had to start ramping up. They partnered with Bandai to have to like make toys and games. They were like, "Oh snap, we gotta, get some trading cards out. We need to do all this stuff up because they were not expecting
Yeah.
this to, you know, blow up like it did. And so
Get
they
ready.
later on, yeah, and unlike other shows where they were like, oh, we're already ready for this. Let's go ahead. We're making the show for toys. And now they're like, okay, we're gonna go ahead and like for real, make some toys because the show is doing a lot better than they thought. Oh yeah.
I'm trying to remember. Where I can't recall. I actually think I went and watched the Digimon movie in theater.
I mean, I'm a watch the movie,
I'm trying to
the movie,
remember.
the year 2000 movie.
Year 2000.
I
Think
mean,
so. Yeah. I think
I
I think I went and watched it.
I'm down to watch it just for like the music, bro. I mean, like I'm looking at this playlist and straight up bangers. Which by the way, so like all the sounds and all the music for all these shows, especially you, and you probably already know this, they have to redo all the music, and that
Yeah.
song, that Digimon Digital Monsters song, like that's not even nothing close to what they had originally in the Japanese version of this.
Yeah.
But little did they know. But here's the thing, though. I started realizing this the other day. I'm watching, I can't remember what I'm watching, but I'm going back and forth between the dub and the sub. And I'm like clicking the like the little button, you know. I'm like, dub
Yeah.
only, but also they have to re-record some of the sound and stuff, and it is not as good. It's not as good. Like, I'm trying to think what I was watching, but the first season. Okay, where do you land on this, by the way? Let me ask you. Back in the day, I have some friends who watch anime, and they're
Yeah.
like, what are we doing with having these short seasons? Because that's what it's moving towards. 12 episodes. Are you for, okay, like this first season of Digimon is 54 episodes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a lot.
I mean,
Are you for the long season, or do you hate this new version of anime where it's like Kaiju number 8, only 12 episodes, Solo Leveling, only 12 or 10 episodes, all of these, Dandadan, only 12 episodes, all these new
I
shows.
I think
Furin is only, like,
yeah. I think back in the day, I was more opinionated about it being short.
mm-hmm,
But ever since I started reading manga like getting current and caught up and ahead on some stuff,
mm-hmm,
like with Demon Slayer, with Dantadan, with Kaiju, like all those I have like read up on and gotten further. So a lot of it was just like waiting to see it animated, uh, to watch it and everything.
mm-hmm,
Like I knew that uh Dantadan season two ended, Kaiju ended season two. I know everyone's working on their second season. Like with Kaiju, like I said, it's done and over. I finished the whole manga, so now it's just waiting to see everything play out. Anime wise, with Dandadan, it's still going on, but I'm like way ahead. So same thing.
mm-hmm.
I'm just because me and my bro, I talked about this the other day. With Dandadan being the how it's just a 12 episode season, and with there not really being a lot other than the evil eye, and then we got the ending set up at the end of the season, which I told her, I was like, yeah, season two is mainly just evil eye arc and then a
Mm-hmm.
setup for the stuff coming for season three.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm way ahead in the manga on that one. So I feel like depending on like the story and stuff where it's going, if because there is a thing too, because with back in the day stuff, like especially with Dragon Ball is a lot of filler episodes. A lot of the OG anime, like the big three, had filler episodes. So a
Mm-hmm.
lot of it really is like, do you have enough for filler to make like a story, um, in order for the manga to get ahead, so you could go back to it, or do you just keep it short? That way they don't have to do as much. Especially now that a lot of these studios are working on multiple big projects.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
their time and resources are like they gotta spread them out equally. So it's like, all right, yeah, they're probably gonna stick to 12 episode seasons because they have so many big anime under their name that they need time for each one.
I think I think you stand where I stand, where it's just like, yeah, like d get rid of the fluff, give me the main stuff, and do these couple episodes really well. Like spend some time on them.
Do I really want to sit through another 10 episodes of Goku screaming to go Super Saiyan 2?
I don't need it. I don't need it. Okay. He took all of my spirit from me when he made
Yeah.
that spirit bomb.
Yeah.
My
I
back
got no
hurts
more
now.
left.
And my
Yeah,
back
my
hurts
back.
now. Yeah, he got no spirit. Yeah. Our spirit's broken too easily because he done Goku done took all the spirit from us. Okay, you know what? We could go ahead and go out and talk this Joe Angel. Give me some highlights from the show that you really enjoyed and where you are now. Could you find yourself like watching it again, or is it like, oh man, I remember when I was a kid?
Yeah, like I said, when as soon as it started, all the nostalgia and memories came back from all the big moments. Because it has been a while since I watched uh this part of Digimon. I watched a lot of the later seasons with all the other Digidestin. I watched all the new stuff with this group coming back. So like through and through, it's like, man, I probably am gonna go back and watch this season. We'll watch this Digimon Adventure all the way through again because there are some big stuff. I remember like waiting for the big moments every Saturday morning. Like when those hit, I was like, yes, this is awesome. This is
Mm-hmm.
amazing.
Mm-hmm.
And like, man, it reminded me of when I watched this episode on Fox, like when it aired. Like at the end of
That's
it, like I
crazy.
remember, I was like, "Yo, I actually remember watching this on TV," and
Like
it's
that, it
such a
stuck out to
nostalgic
you.
thing for me.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
yeah, it
cool.
stuck out to me. I was like, "Yeah, this is like so good. It's a classic one." Said all the merch, all the stuff that's come out with it, all the other different variations. Um,
The fact
I
that
know
it's
there
still
have been some of the
going.
later seasons. Yeah, the fact it's still going. I know there's been some that a lot of people don't like. I'll let you know. There's one. I think it's Digimon Frontier. I think that's the one
Hmm.
where the kids themselves uh basically become the Digimon. Like
What?
they have it's like an armor type thing where they like have their Digivice that's upgraded and like they throw on armor and become the Digimon themselves. Like I know like it was so such a weird one, but I was super into that one. I was like, yo, this
But
is awesome. So
I want to
cool.
do that myself.
Yeah, it was such a cool thing to see. It's just like, yo, that's dope. But through and through, like I said, this one is a highly rated one for me because of the nostalgia factor. I will say to you, like later on, you get to learn with the Digidestin, like because they're little devices, and so they're each kind of paired for what they are as far as kind of like their personality goes.
Hmm.
So like, uh, so like Tai, uh, him and Agumon, like they're like the symbol of courage. Um, Matt and Gabumon are like have the friendship crest. Sora and Biomon have the love crest. Mimi and Palmon have sincerity. Uh, Easy and Tentomon are knowledge. Joe and Gabumon are reliability. TK and Patamon are hope. Um, and those come into the factor later on through this series of like their crests and stuff and what each one like is their strong point about their personality. And it was a really cool concept to see watching
Yeah.
growing up, um, and like see how it affects each and every one of them. Like I said, as far as major moments go, to you, there's like, dude, there's so many like major moments in this series that I'm just rethinking about right now. It's like, man, I want to go back and watch that part again.
Yeah. And see if it still hits the same, you know.
Yeah, so it's the same. Um, yeah, like I said, the movie, dude, the movie was so good. Watching that for the first time, I was like, yes, this is awesome. Especially here in Smash Mount.
It's kind of random. But also Smash Mouth.
Dude,
Don't sleep on Smash Mouth, bro.
hey,
Babe. You know what I'm
don't sleep
saying?
on
Like,
Smash Mouth, bro.
they got some
These
bangers.
boys is good.
Listen to that All-Star album. It is fire, bro.
Yeah, yeah. Before they're on Shrek, they're on Digimon, man. Never forget.
Yeah.
Uh, All in all, I will say like this is one of the ones where because I have friends too that have watched Digimon, and we talk about Digimon a lot. About the different variations. Like I said, for me personally, when it comes between Pokemon and Digimon, I'm a fan of both. I love both of
But,
them. They're
but,
both near and dear to my heart.
but,
But
you a Digimon stan,
Pokemon may
bro?
be a little more up there, only because the games were more readily available at the time
Yeah,
because of who Pokemon was attached to. So that
yeah.
gave them a leg up. Versus as Digimon was a little bit harder to kind of get kind of the games going here in the states. But I still love Digimon. And let's see, one out of five. Say
One
one
out
out
of
of five.
five.
1 out of 5 bowls of cereal on a Saturday morning.
Yeah, there you go.
Tell
I
me
like
when I'm
that.
throwing down. This is gonna be a five.
It's gonna be fine. I mean, what do you think? This
Five
is
bowl.
this
Yeah.
is this where it started? Do you think you were, or were you introduced to Pokemon first and then Digimon, and then you were like, ah, this is
Uh,
anime. Did you even know this was anime though? Like, or did you think, oh, this is a cartoon on Saturday? I'm watching cartoons on Saturday. You didn't call it anime.
so this is all in the same time frame of me like watching Toonami, watching
Mm-hmm.
Pokemon, watching Digimon. Like all this was like I took in all of that at relatively the same time
Mm-hmm.
before I started like figuring out, oh hey, this is its own kind of separate genre that wasn't from
Yeah.
America.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yo, dude, like maybe I wish Saturday morning cartoons was still a thing, and I'm just trying to think, how can we
I,
make it
I
a
can't
thing
get it, man.
again? How can we bring that back,
Yeah,
dude? Like that Saturday morning cartoon time, you just like I gotta catch up on my stories, dog. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? Like
yeah. I get it. I gotta
it,
get the box cereal, get the bowl,
uh,
get the milk, keep it all right there in front of me because I'm not getting up. Yeah,
yep, can't we can't pause it. We can't pause
yeah,
the show.
yeah.
You
Can't
know,
pause
like
ITV.
I
You
got
had 30
commercial
seconds
breaks.
to run to the bathroom and back. Yeah,
Bring it back, Joe Angel. Bring it back. Oh,
bring it
I wish
back.
it was 99 again.
Yeah.
99 to the
Oh,
to the
hell yeah.
2000s. 99 to the
To
2000s.
the
That's where
2000s. Hey, the prime
ho
years, man.
holding it
Prime.
down. Holding it
Holding it down.
down.
Where are you at? How you feeling on Digimon?
How I feel, I was actually thoroughly entertained. Like I'm watching the show and I go, I could see why this show like
It's
took off like
massive
it
though.
did.
Yeah,
Yeah, like it is
yeah,
like it's easy to like. It's like they did a thing with all the kids and then the connections of the monsters and then when they evolved and were like throwing down fire and just doing it up. I was like, dude, this
yeah,
is like if I watched this when I was a kid, if I watched a show like this, because there wasn't a lot of shows like
yeah.
this when I was a kid. Like I was watching like, just different stuff like that's not like I like
Watching
fighting.
mom stories. She's watching
Yeah,
all my
yeah,
children.
yeah. I was watching. I was watching General Hospital. You know what I'm saying? Like this was.
Yeah,
I can imagine this was like mind blowing when you were like, "Yo, dude!" Like the fight that having to fight Kuromon. I was like, "Yo, they
yeah,
are duking it out," and the fact that they went from little pebbles to these actual characters and the fact that they're going to continue to like
yeah,
grow like it's conceptually it's very very strong and super fun, like it's really fun, and the
yeah,
music and everything else sounds good. It's really well drawn, like unlike anything you would have seen in
yeah.
1999. I'm hooked, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Especially
Like
with the background. The background's like very watercolory too.
yeah,
Like
yeah, yeah,
the
it
style of it.
the style of it, the way it all like I mean, they're shooting fire, bro. Or spirally electricity or you know what I'm saying? Like, yes, sir.
That's all you need. It's fire and electricity.
Though I will say, because it does feel like a kid's show. Like now that I'm an old man, I'm
Yeah,
like, I don't know if I had a more of a nostalgic feel to it, like, oh man, I remember this. Maybe I'd
yeah,
probably be more prone to like, I'm gonna keep watching this. I don't think I will
yeah.
keep watching it because it just feels like Saturday morning cartoons, and I'm not watching Saturday morning cartoons anymore
Saturday
unless
morning. Yeah.
they're the ones that I grew up on, like Bugs Bunny and Tweety Show.
Yeah.
Like I grew up on that, so like every now and then
Yeah.
I'm throwing a little Bugs Bunny on and a bowl of
Uh,
cereal.
yeah.
But if I'd have grown up on this, yeah,
Okay.
I'm all over. But I will give it a high rating. I will say it's at least a 4.5 out of
Yeah.
four. I had a 4.5 out of
Four.
5.
Okay.
Like they did it up.
Mm.
There's no notes. No notes. I
No
mean,
notes.
it is. I mean, it
Real
does
quick,
feel.
that I got your rating out of the way,
Go for it.
can I give you a little incentive to continue
Oh,
watching it?
okay, okay. Give it to me. Give it to me.
This was the first time I ever saw 3D animation on a TV show on a Saturday
Oh,
morning.
snap, bro! Like,
Legit 3D graphics.
did you have to rub your eyes? Like, what's happening? How are they doing this?
Yeah, I thought I was going into the Matrix. I was like, oh, they're taking me in.
3D and wait, do they start to 3D animate the actual like characters themselves, like Agumon or
Say, keep
the,
watching it.
oh, okay, okay. Don't tell me.
It's gonna
Don't,
get better.
I was left on a literal cliffhanger,
Yeah,
and they were say
yeah,
so.
yeah.
I'll give it a
This kid's
couple
gonna
more
live.
episodes. I don't know, but you know what? I'm
Oh
spitting fire for this show.
man,
I'm spitting hot fire for this show.
spitting hot fire for this show, guys,
Yes, sir.
because that's what we do here at Anime Meat Pod. We're bringing you the animes, all forms, all generations, old, new, coming out, currently going. We bring them all to you guys to enjoy them with you and to let you know about them, especially if it's your first time, because that's what the podcast is about. Bringing those who don't know anime into the anime world with us, y'all. And where can you find all that information? You can go find us at Spotify, YouTube, Podbean, Anime Podcast, Apple Podcasts, SoundCloud, wherever you listen to us, wherever you watch us. That's where we are on there. And you can also go to our website, anime-me.com, where you can not find only this episode, but all the other episodes of all the other animes we have covered so far, y'all, because there is a lot of them. A lot of them span all different kinds of generations, y'all. And with that, I've been joined with Ko Sal. We'll see you on the next one. Laters.
Peace.
これはアニメミーでした。これから帰国の旅を始めます。ご清聴ありがとうございました。
Is that the
You
crosstown shirt?
you wish you had one. Dude,
Should have never moved, man.
if you think this is cool, you should have seen the other one I did. This is like 2 years ago. I did another
Yeah,
one where it's like what is it? It's I do one for Cooper,
yeah.
the rival school, which is
The rival school.
come on, man.
Hey,
I'm a
business, business. You know what I'm
business,
saying?
you know what I'm saying? Like I'll do anything for a buck, bro. But I had another one where it's like the cougar is cooking an eagle like on a grill,
Yeah.
and it's like it says these birds are cooked.
Ah,
Ridiculous, right?
dude.
Be jealous, bro. Be jealous of that,
Uh,
I said it's a one out of 0. This is the only
zero.
one, only
Only one.
copy, y'all.
You know, there is a school here with the same initials, same color scheme, and same mascot
As who? As the Cougars or as the
as
Eagles?
Eagles.
What?
Because I was seeing when I first moved over here, like I saw the AHS shirts at Walmart.
Mm-hmm.
I was thinking, I was like, why is my high school in this big town? How is this over here? I was just looking because I saw like the black and gold, this is initials. It says Eagles. I'm like, what is going on here? I was all, and then I actually looked. I was like, oh, it's a different name than high school, but it's the same color scheme, same mascot.
Dude, like that's actually like they should just steal all the stuff. Like
Yeah,
I'm doing all kinds of stuff for the local school here, so
yeah.
why not just like
Why not?
just take they already got the merch design, you just
Yeah.
take it, you know what I'm
But you
saying?
ever see
Like,
that map of all the Texas high schools with like how many of them have the same mascot?
dude, it's constant like the
It's like
height they is
Eagles,
that same bulldog.
Bulldogs. Bulldogs is a huge one.
Dude, that dog
Uh,
is the same dog they use for everything.
yeah,
If you don't have a
everything.
logo, if you don't have a logo, you
Bulldog.
just
Yeah,
put the bulldog on it.
just
Put the
bulldog.
bulldog on it.
It's like one of the most common mascots in Texas high school, I think.
I wonder if it's
Was it
like
as Eagles? I think the Cougars were up there. What else? I know Trent is the gorillas. That's for you. What was
Yep.
the other one? Things. I think the coats were two of the horses that were up
Mm-hmm.
there. Trying to think what else.
Uh,
I know there's some teams with
Eagles,
yellow
Mustangs,
jackets.
Mustangs, Yellow
I
Jackets.
remember we played a
Yeah.
school whose mascot was the kangaroos,
You know what? No, yeah, yeah. They'll call them the
but
Zips or the
the
Roos or something
colors
like
were
that.
like purple and yellow. That was their color scheme. It's purple, yellow, and they're kangaroos. It's so weird.
Nah, bro, you gotta have a little bit of brown, maybe. What's it? People are afraid of brown, man. What's up with that? Just
Man, I
like
don't know, man.
Brooklyn did it for a little bit. The Brooklyn Nets at
Yeah,
one point they were doing
yeah.
a brown color, I think. The Browns were doing a brown, but you know what? You think about it, the Browns aren't very
Browns,
good,
yeah.
so
Nah.
Uh,
Which I think technically that's a dog for their mascot. I think it's what it is.
what is the brown? Is it just
I
a
think it's.
dog? Like another, like that's the
I
kind of
think if
dog?
I think it's a dog because I think they have like the mascot guy at the games. I think it's a dog. I think it's a bulldog.
Yo, dude, you're blowing my mind if that's true. That's so much better than than a color. I thought it was just a color. I was like, okay, yeah, yeah.
Okay,
Go
yeah,
UPS, I guess.
yeah.
You know,
What can
what
Brown
can
do for you? Not win a
we
Super
could
Bowl. I'll tell you
not
that.
would can't make a fourth down. Um,
uh,
with there's a place not too far away from here. Their mascot is a blizzard, like a straight up, not
Blizzard.
like a Dairy Queen
Not like
tasty
DQ
treat,
Blizzard. They're
not the
not
ice
sponsored
cream
by
tasty treat.
DQ.
No, no, no. But they should be though. Like if you
Hey,
imagine like the blizzards, like
every game we win, everybody gets a free Blizzard.
yeah. I mean, you know what? We're all eventually gonna be defeated by ice cream, anyways. I mean, like in
Yeah.
one way or another, you're gonna high cholesterol,
Yeah. Diabetes.
diabetes. Yeah, yeah. That ice cream is dangerous. You know, like
It's dangerous. I think there's like hurricanes too. I know over here there's a lot of rattlesnakes,
snakes is probably a big
falcons,
one. Hmm.
a lot of birds. Haven't seen any bats really.
Bats would be cool, but I guess it's kind of scary. But it should
Figure
be
for the city
scary.
I live in, they should be the bats. That should be the
Dude, that
main
would be
report.
so dope. That would be really dope.
None of these high schools have bats, I think.
That would be like, I mean, it's gonna be tough to like do a logo and not make it look like Batman logo. You know, that's the only issue. You know, like no matter what you do, it's like
I
it
did
just
pass by an
still ain't Batman.
academy that was being built, and I think it was going to be like an all girls academy,
Hmm.
but I think their logo was going to be a dragon because they had like the name of the school and then a dragon next to it. I was all like,
Dude, that's
"We got
dope.
the Maleficents. Is that what you're going to be called?"
The Game of Thrones,
Game of Thrones,
T-
the nurse,
the
the
Targaryens, the
Targaryens,
Targaryens. They're just gonna be the Targaryens.
the Targaryens.
Lean in, bro.
Lean
But
in. Speaking of lean in, I watched the Demon Slayer movie. Me and my bros went.
okay.
Dude,
So
so
good, right?
so good.
It was
Oh
fire.
man,
I did see some stuff though, like, there was some people, I don't know if they were just trolling, but they were like, whack. I was like, what are you kidding me? What are you talking about? What do you mean?
was
Like,
all the One Piece haters coming out?
you know,
Usually,
they people went in on it because they was like he kind of put in there as like it was kind of disappointing, and then that's all he said. He also
yeah,
didn't respond to anybody else that had anything else to say about it. Like,
he was just
can you want to
trying to troll.
elaborate?
Yeah,
Yeah, he's just trolling.
yeah.
I'm like, no way, dude. Like,
Add a
there
way to
were
take a
some,
character everybody hated and make everybody.
yeah, yeah, exactly.
Which I've been waiting on that because I was like wondering when it was gonna cut off in the movie. So I was like, all right, cool, we're gonna cut off at this part. So I was like, at least we got these two things going
Hmm.
down. That's awesome. Uh, I will say there were a lot of flashbacks. Dude.
I think that was the thing. I think that's where the only thing that I saw from people, and I think that's why people
Yeah,
got kind of not like they get a little like people get th- a lot of the time people are here for just the fight scenes for
yeah, they just want to
because
fight.
they are amazing, and then in the
Yeah,
middle of the fight scene they'll be like, I wanted to
flashback.
be a dancer.
Yeah.
I wanted to be a dancer and I
Did I
used my
say? I don't know if I
skills.
sent that real to you, where it's all like when demons fight Tanjiro, they
Uh-huh.
get hit and they get back up. I didn't want to be a demon. I wanted to be a dancer.
It's a, it is. They always they try to make you feel for the
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 bad guys.
demon, yeah, the bad
Yeah,
guys, you go, you know what, they have a backstory too. That's fine. Like
I
I'm fine with it.
understand.
Like, what are you watching for? Are you watching for
Yeah,
just a fight scene, or do you want a little bit of story? Come on, like they're giving you a story too. It looks
let's.
amazing.
Yeah,
It sounds
dude, so
amazing,
good.
dude. So good. I was
Uh,
watching that mug. I was
yeah,
watching it with a friend of mine, and they're like at the beginning. Everybody knows this is no spoiler. They're falling
yeah,
through the Infinity Castle,
yeah.
and I leaned over to him
Which
and I said,
I did like. I did like they didn't go through the whole thing again in the
"Oh yeah,
beginning.
yeah,
It
yeah,
was just
yeah,
like
yeah,
the
yeah."
very end of it. I was like, cool.
No
Yeah.
recap. We know if you're here, then and you need to be caught up. You need to be caught up before you're here.
I
Okay, like
specifically watched the last episode before we watched the movie. All right, get
so.
into
I
this.
leaned over to him. I go, "This is what it feels like to chew five gum."
Go.
And it's just like falling. Like, this is exactly how it feels to chew five gum, dude.
Dude, I will say, yeah, the animation was dope. The sound effects were good. The flashbacks, like I said, it was a lot of them, but it was really good. I, dude, we cracked up when because it was very reminiscent of when Goku went Ultra Instinct and fought Jiren.
Yeah, yeah.
So that whole last part, I was like, oh, he's just like he's this is Ultra Instinct. But we're all waiting because you got Giyu just like, oh yeah, Tanjiro's gonna sneak up on him. He's gonna get
Uh-huh,
him. This is
uh-huh.
it.
And then he's like,
Tanjiro, I'm gonna cut your head off. It's like, bro, we all
he's like,
cracked up so loud,
what are
bro.
you doing? You just gave away your position. Oh man,
Everybody in that theater laughed. Man, it was hilarious.
that's pretty good.
Oh
Uh,
man.
yeah, pretty solid. And also, did you see any trailers before? Did
Uh
you see the Chainsaw Man movie?
oh yeah, yeah, yeah. We saw the Chainsaw Man movie. Yeah, dude, it's gonna
Dude,
be
that
dope.
looks crazy.
Epic.
I mean, like it looks really good. I'm
Yeah,
like, I need to finish it. I need to catch up because I think I really want to see this movie.
just like
Did they do that thing where they did two trailers? Have you seen this? Where they'll show
yeah,
one
it was
trailer and it's like,
like a snippet and then like the actual trailer. I think it was like a
yeah,
recap of the first season.
yeah,
I think that's what the first part was. And then I was like, all right, now here's the trailer for the
okay, yeah,
movie.
okay. I think that's what they're doing. Yeah, you're like, okay, yeah.
Yeah,
Before we introduce the trailer. Here's the
yeah,
show that's going on.
yeah.
I didn't really think about it. I was like, I thought it was two trailers, but now that you say that, yeah, it's kind of like
No,
that's
because they're. I
crazy.
think it seems like this is what anime is probably doing. Is instead of making seasons, they're making movies. Because Demon Slayer did it with Mugen Train the first time. Now we
I
got
swear,
this last arc gonna be 3 movies. Then we got season 2 of Chainsaw Man. That's basically gonna be this movie that's coming out.
you got to imagine they're making more money pumping out a movie like this. You know what I'm saying? Or
Oh
even
yeah,
just like, or you just do a show, you do the series, and then you go, all right,
yeah,
let's cut this apart and put this into a movie.
yeah.
Like now it's
Snip,
a
snip,
movie.
snip.
Snip, 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 glue it up together, boom, let's make another million.
Boom.
Like no telling. Dude, it's crazy by the way that anime is in the bit. Did you watch it like a
So we
big
went
theater?
to a pretty big theater here because we were trying to decide between regular, but this theater also had 4DX that they were showing the movie in, and so we are like all debating like, should we
Because
do the
it's gonna be like
4DX?
$25 for a ticket,
Like, dude,
probably.
we're gonna walk out there soaked with all the blood splattering that's gonna be happening. Gonna get
4D.
nauseous. Yeah,
I think I was stabbed. Did someone stab you?
yeah. It's so snappy. Yeah, it was like that. So with either way, all those seats were all sold out for that time slot we were gonna go for. So we just went with standard. But the standard was in like the big theater, the big surround sound. So and we were like kind of upper middle section. So we're
Hmm.
like almost in that sweet spot of the theater. Yeah, it was so good.
Yeah, we watched it in the XD, and I'm just like,
Oh
this is crazy that it's like this cinematic and that this like theater can be almost
yeah.
filled up. I wouldn't say it was filled, but before, what was it?
Yeah, it would
I need to
hardly
look it
be
up.
anybody in there,
Yeah, yeah, like it's just like,
like small groups,
just the diehards, the people that are willing to
Yeah,
like dress up and then go to a movie. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? Like dress up like the character and then go into the movie.
yeah.
And that's happening a lot now. I saw it, I don't know what the exact number, but I know it was high. It was 50 to 60% of people in America are now watching anime. You know what I'm saying? Like half of the
But
people, that's a lot
are
of people.
watching it. Yeah, it is. Which I think Demon Slayer made 3 times as much as what it took to make it. I think that's what it was at.
Oh, see, that's why you
It made a lot. Yeah.
that's why you make the movie. That's why you make the
That's
movie.
why you make the movie.